right, video number 4, going emerald. Oh man, emerald is amazing. Let's go ahead and talk about what happens when you go emerald. So when you go emerald, you're going to unlock level 5 of the compensation plan, plus you're going to get the emerald bonus, which is getting paid infinite levels deep on anything that is level 6 or below, which is so special. You're going to get a 2% bonus on all of the customers underneath you. Now, most companies that are like ours do not have this at all. So it's really, really special that we do. So what is Emerald? Emerald is you being commission qualified, like we talked about in video number 1. And you've got your 3 legs just like you have in Ruby. One of them is a qualified leg. That's that 400 group volume that we talked about. And then the other 2 are Ruby, which means that they have their 3 qualified legs and 2,000 group volume each. You need to have 5,000 group volume total. So let's think about that real quick. If this leg has 2,000, this leg has 2,000, this leg is going to need maybe we'll say 500, and then maybe you have 500 directly underneath you, and so that makes the 5,000 volume. Or maybe this leg has 700 and you have 300. It can be any variety that you want. We could even have bare minimum right here 400, because that's got to be a qualified leg. And then maybe this leg over here had 3,000 volume. This leg right here has to have the 2,000, so that way it can be paid as Ruby. And then maybe you have the 80 BV auto shipment up there, and there you go, you're over 5,000 volume. So any combination, as long as you have 2 Ruby legs, 1 qualified leg, and you have that 5,000 group volume, that is what gets you emerald. So if we look down here at our emerald sheet, okay, so we left off with Ruby here. So here you are commission qualified. Okay, I was just to do a little check mark to show commission qualified. Right now you have, who was it? Sam, Jan, and Kelly on your front line. Sam, Jan, and Kelly. Now Kelly is going to be your qualified leg. So we're going to say Kelly has 500 volume. Underneath Jan, you have Sue. And so you're going to need 2 more distributors here to get Jan boxed out for Ruby, is what we call it. So let's go ahead and say that Jan signs Lynn, and maybe you sign Jen and move her underneath Jan. That way she gets charted for Ruby. So boom, there you go. You've got your 3 there. Now underneath Sam, Sam's got Jim, John, and Lou already. So here's Jim. Here's John. And underneath John is Lou. So we need 1 more on his front line. So let's say he signs Pete. And now Sam is charted for Ruby, and you are charted for Emerald, because you have a Ruby leg here, a Ruby leg here, and then you have your qualified leg there. Now remember, each one of your Ruby legs needs that 2,000 volume, and you need to have a total of 5,000 or more group volume, and that is going to help you go emerald. Now, like we talked about before, and I'll share it one more time here, is you are going to get paid now on level 5 and 6 infinite levels down. So now it doesn't matter, as long as you're paid as emerald, who is building out where, you are going to get paid on all of it. Okay, so even if we're coming out here and people are taking off, you are getting paid on all of this, no matter where it is, because you have that extra bonus, the emerald bonus. Okay, so this takes you through the basic rank and bonus structure. And so the last video I'm going to give you is diamond. So you can go ahead and find part number 5 and watch that, which unlocks a totally new part of the compensation.